Alright kids, so earlier today I did a bit of a tournament on chess.com and it wasn't brilliant because I played 6 games. What the hell is this? Yeah, won 3, lost 3. What is the whale variation? Well, I'll tell you what the whale variation is. It's an invitation to play this. Now we don't have to worry about that because we've got immediate g6, so we're going to treat it like going to go Krueger style in it. On it. In it. I'm going to take the pawn in the centre. If he takes with the knight, we can trade knights, but now I don't know, what is this? Some kind of, it's like a kind of Maroczy bind, isn't it, against the Sicilian when I haven't played the Sicilian? I'm going to do this. The threat is to mess up his pawns real good. So I think you've pretty much got to do that. Study forever 2023. Well, no. Give me an opportunity to give you doubled isolated pawns. And you are getting double isolated pawns, my son. Okay, so I'm thinking this bishop get castled. I know a couple of people have said I can be a bit tardy in my castling sometimes, getting a bit carried away with the old attacks. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? Hope you're good. Let me know in the comments. Show engagement, it's all good. Okay, I'm going to pin the knight. Pinsky the horsky. Fair enough, ski. Okay. Alright, I could castle now. If it's the right time, if it's beneficial. I mean, my main concern right now is what to do with my final horse. Now, what I don't want is for these pawns to... look, is c5 a stupid idea here? Because, yes, I create this guy's a backwards pawn, right, this fella here. But it stops these two advancing. This guy can't advance. So who's going to attack this pawn? Nobody, right? It's only going to be a piece. Now, this knight's in a pin. This bishop's going to be sad and locked in. We'll have a look at that later. We'll examine that move. Okay, I'm going to drop back and dare him to play g4. Because I can always spin round here. I've got all kinds of options, haven't I, with that bishop. That bishop's one unhappy little butt plug shaped participant. Okay, the knight's still pinned. I think it's time to castle. One reason is it defends the knight because I don't have the f-pawn, because I'm played the brilliant Krueger repertoire. Getting rid of your f-pawn is such a splendid idea in most cases. Okay, I'm going to attack this bishop, seeing as he's just undefended pawn, seeing as he's undefended it. Queen or rook or pawn. We have 3 ways of making you talk. See, whatever happens on the next turn, that pawn is still going to be on prise. Hanging. It's got to be queen, hasn't it? I mean, alright, I've got potentially queen a5 attacking this too. Is there any benefit to lifting a... Well, there is, isn't there? Yeah, we all love a rook lift, isn't it? Oh, you bugger. Right. That's a good move. It's because it's a check and it's a fork on this. Okay. I'm going to dodge out of that because I still want to keep this. Now, I know his queen's on that diagonal, so queen takes here. Yeah, I extract the horse. I'm trying to think, can I put my horse in contact with that? I don't know. Okay, now you can't take the rook. That's a discovered defence. Also, the queen is the only defender of this pawn right now. I'm still hoping that this pawn is now more of a target, has to be said. It is a target. And am I going to eat my words? And he targets the target. If I could do that, I have the queen. This. How do I put a knight in contact with that? Dun, 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 dun. This I don't know. But it adds a second defender to this pawn, so. Because I've also got ideas of that, maybe. Okay, where can the queen go? The queen currently can't go there. But she can linger on these squares. So I want to take that. I'm thinking, you know, can I harass the queen off of there? Well, oh, you sod. Okay, fortunately, we've got a triangular defense there. He takes this, I can take back with the queen. I can maybe then do this. See, the things you miss when you're going slow. And what's more, he's got a second defender on that. This will not do, man. This aggression will not stand, man. Okay, now, bishop is looking at this. I just take it, yeah? So maybe ideas of this and attacking down there. I'm only a point, but look how my position has started to crumble. I think he's going to take that with a rook. Oh, by the way, that bishop is going to be undefended. So do I have that for free? King takes, I take bishop. Could be good. Looking pretty good. Did you spy it? What about this, though? What about that, son? Boom! Can't go there because you get tooked by the knight or the queen. You go there, and I think it's time for some trouble. Big trouble in Little China. Two attackers on this as well. Don't know about this whale variation though. Don't know if we approve of that, Precious. But if I was you, I would be shaking right now in my pants, because that is two checkmate threats. And here, yeah, you can bring your knight back there, but that doesn't defend against that one. So literally, what have you got other than moving this pawn? Exactly. But now isn't it just... What about this then? What about that? Because that is mate and that is mate. And prove to me how you defend against both, because I can't see it. I can't see it. The knight can defend one of them by giving its life, but it doesn't defend against that. That's no longer checkmate though, because he's got this square. Now that the pawn's moved, he has f2, but that doesn't defend against this. So what are you going to do? You're going to lift a rook? Lifting a rook is mate. Lifting that rook. Lifting this rook is mate. I think you're looking at mate. It's all because of the evil sniper bishop. Okay, that's not mate because he's got this, isn't it? Here, I can take some free stuff. They're forced. He has to go there or there. I win the queen, surely. McLean. That's winning a queen is good, right? And there's no spankaroo. So you die. That's it. Study forever. Needs to go back and study some more, innit? That was good fun. But I'm very dubious about that whale opening. Let's do another one. I think I started on 1477 today. You see, the thing is that you play these tournaments and you lose to mofos, which happens, you know. The Von Hennig Gambit, ladies and gentlemen, is on the board. Do it. Go on. Shall we go for Oh No, My Queen? Oh no, my queen. Well, that was a quick 9 points, wasn't it? Chess Learn Watson. Elementary. The Rousseau Gambit. Accepted. Very foolish move, my friend. Very foolish indeed. Right, what on earth is this? Now, this okay, it's like it's in the course, but it doesn't make much difference. So the point is, he wants the castle. He wants to obviously get the knight out of there. He resents having to put it back. I think the next move is one of these. I think they're both reasonable. Which one we do is a matter of taste. Here, we pin this one. If we go to here, we're targeting the corner. Then we need, I think this one. I don't think we want to give up the bishop, do we? No, I don't think we do. Now, do we want to stick it here or here or here? This looks really weak. It does defend this pawn, and there will be some activity around that pawn very soon because he's going to want to break somehow. Because look at my centre. So I'm thinking actually this, just to add extra defence to that. We could also go after this bishop. This is a well-known thing, known as going after the bishop. You come here, I have c6. Then my knight's kind of trapped. Go here, you save yourself with this. That doesn't work. I think we want to get castled pretty soon. That bishop's not looking too clever right now. I like the idea of building up a light squared pawn chain like this and just keeping that bishop well out of it. So you can just stay there for the duration of the game. I don't care. Even this though. This means he's got to start messing around with these pawns. Try and create some escapes. But you've got a fancy black here, haven't you? Look at these. Look at all these pawns. Yeah, look, he's dicking about with his pawns on that side of the board. I kind of like this as well. It gives me that square. Not that I need that square right now. In fact, if he was to play d4, I probably wouldn't even take en passant. I think I'd just leave it there. I think that pawn would be doing me a favour. I think he's going to want to be playing this. Obviously, yeah. Well, I was just going to say, he can't move that one because it's in a pin, but now it's not. This puts a second attacker on there. Even if he pushes the pawn, I can win an exchange, I think. So I think that's kind of compulsory. You can't let me do. I mean, there you go. So what you gonna do? So that is a check, right? Now rook takes. I have rook takes. Isn't it? Yeah? Well, rook takes. Rook takes there, king here. Yeah, you see the difference. So check. If he moves, I have a free move. This attacks the queen. He can't take the knight, so queen. So there, let's say rook takes. I take with check. I win a pawn. Here, rook takes. I take rook with the bishop. No, I don't know. I don't think either one is kind of winning. It's a case of which gets you the most material, and I think it's this one. And it's the fact that this first move comes with check. You're a doctor. In fact, you're an army doctor. Seen violent deaths, etc. Yes, enough for a lifetime. I want to see some more. Oh God, yes. Really good scene. Sherlock, Season 1, Episode 1, Study in Pink. Thought you might. I think rook, and the reason is it comes with tempo, and it's defended by my bishop. Okay. Of course, we want to play checkmate in this fashion. That has to take, queen takes is mate. And he's just too slow to get this fella out. There. Let's say takes here. Bang. It's got to be good. It's just gotta. That knight is too good a defender. If the knight takes, queen takes here. Bang. Pushes. You lose, you die. I mean, the other option is this immediately. No. Wait one moment. We have the option of queen g1 check, queen g1 check, king g3, bishop d6 check. No, no, no. No, 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 yes. Queen back to here. That's devastating. King here, here. Hang on. Here, here, here. Pawn blocks checkmate. Pawn did not block. Oh, come on. Now, I know you can see it. I'm trying to concentrate, okay? You don't shout at me. I know you can. Everyone can see it. Checkity-doo-dah. Okay, let's colour in the squares where he's not allowed to go. Oh, all of them. Okay. Queen blocks is the only legal move. He's in check. No, 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 no. Obviously no, no. Queen blocks is the only legal move. Takes, pawn takes, check. I can't see the finish. This Rousseau gambit. You gotta love it. I love it. What is my win rate in the Rousseau? We shall find out. I know what Chess-Learn Watson's win rate is in the Rousseau. It's not good. I wonder how many times he's even faced that. Thought you might. Okay, I'm just going to, bear with me, I'm going to log in as, we're going to have a look at the Opening Explorer. My games as Blake. Yes, I would like to switch the board round, thank you. Okay. F5, I've got a 53% win rate. If they accept the gambit, it's 59%. Other players, as white, Chess-Learn Watson. No games found. Chess-Learn Watson. Is that how many games he's had? With e4. With the white pieces. e5, he tends to lose. He normally plays d3. He played knight f3 that time. Okay, well, there you go. So, yeah, Rousseau Gambit, pretty deadly. If we look, for example, at... Go to the Explorer on here. So white, right, I've got this set to 1600, 1800, okay? Now, in 1.5 billion games on the Lichess database at this range, white has a 50% win rate, okay? Against 46% for black and 4% draws, okay? 50% win rate. Black has a 46% win rate. I'm going to flip the board. And this is why, right, we do the Krueger repertoire. Okay, the Italian game. Play bishop c5. We're winning 46% as black because we're all black's perspective, right? Knight f6. The two knights defense against the Italian or fried liver invitation, 46%. h6 is very poor. This is just pussyfooting. You're just saying, oh, I'm afraid of the knight, right? d6 also on the feeble side, 44, right? Bishop e7, a little bit more creative, 47%, right? Then you've got your knight d4, which I don't know what that is, but that's 48. Okay, edge case, but you know it's not exactly rare, is it? It's 3.4 million games, and then you've got, boys and girls, the mighty f5 with 51% win rate. It's literally the strongest at the intermediate level. It's the strongest, best by test response to the Italian. That's why I play it. I'm not here just because I want to find some dick opening, right? That is it, and this is what we're talking about, right? What about the Roy Lopez? Okay, the Spanish game, very, very interesting. It gets more and more popular as we get. In fact, look, I'm going to show you because I'm on a roll. So sod it, right? I'm on a roll. Look, I've done this, all the different levels on Lichess, right? I've looked at e4, e5 games. And I've looked at these following ones. The bishop's opening, which is e4, e5, then bishop c5. That's it. Because we cover that, because the Calabrese counter gambit is f5 against that. the Italian playing the Russo, the Spanish playing the Yanish, the Scotch we play the Krueger Scotch, the three knights we play the winner against the three knights, the Ponziani we play the Ponziani counter gambit, right? Now, this is the popularity. I thought you'd like this. Okay, at all the different ranges on Lichess. So you've got to adjust, because like 1800 Lichess is like 1400 chess.com kind of thing, but higher levels, they tend to meet a bit. But anyway, look at this. So what becomes more popular? The Italian is not that popular at beginner level, but becomes more popular, approaching 20% by 2000, and more or less kind of stays there. The Scotch, again, not that popular at the start, and peaks around 2200. Again, very classic opening. But the Spanish is the really interesting one, the Relopez, because that's like 5% at beginner level. But then from 1800 upwards, suddenly, look at that, it's by far and away the most popular. Now, obviously, we're not going into, these are all like E4, E5, with the exception of Bishop's opening, so we're not talking about Sicilians and stuff like that, but very interesting. The Ponziani is never that popular. And the three knights, interestingly, kind of popular, tails off, gets a bit more popular again. But look at these. So all the ones that were not covered there, like beginners play loads of random shit. So like 2/3 of the time, beginners will play something that isn't any of those, right? And but by 2500, the vast majority are some of these, right? They cross over about 1250. Interesting. Anyway, I thought you'd like that. So the point is, again, look at this, right? So we've got a Relopez on the board. And what's best by test? Bishop c5 does okay, at 46%. Oh, what's this? Well, bugger me. f5 again. 52% win rate. I'm not making it up. 52% win rate. We do very well, thank you very much. And you've even got things like this going off. And they go, ha, and they go, ha, ha, you're rook. And you go, ha, ha, you're queen. Right? What else we got? While we're at it, okay? What if they don't play that? If they don't play... So what's the next most popular? Okay? D4, the Scotch game. Right? Now, you can take, if you want to get into Scotch Gambit territory, with the bishop coming out, this coming out, right? The evil Goering Gambit. Or you can avoid all of that stuff. Let's have a look. Right, E takes D4, 43%. The Scotch, by the way, is really, really good for white. 53% win rate at this level. These numbers are really, really bad for black, okay? Scroll right down. F5, 44% win rate for black. And that, again, is the best by test. F4, the Krueger Scotch, right? I call it, this doesn't have a name, this gambit, right? But I call it the Krueger Scotch. And that's in the course. That isn't available yet because I'm working on it. Right? So that's against the Scotch. What's the Ponziani? This is the Ponziani, 3c3. What are they doing? They want to prepare that. Okay. Let's have a look at f5. So what's best by test? Oh, d5 does well at 53%. f5 just behind it at 52%. So d5, I don't know what this d5 is. No, again, doesn't have a name on that. But f5, 52% win rate. Not to be sniffed at. What if you go back here, we'll look at the bishop's opening, right? Average 45%, 45, 46, 46, 46, blah, 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 blah. f5, 49% win rate. Black wins more often than white. Best by test, the Ponziani counter gambit. That's the point, guys. That's the point of all of this. Anyway, so I need to focus on finishing my course, building my course, and then when it's ready, I'll let you buy it. Okay, deal? Sound good? All right. Thanks for watching. See you later.